Oh, that was like one of those burps where like you throw up a little in your mouth.
Lorem ipsum is simply a dummy text on the printing and typesetting industry. Lorem ipsum has been in the industry standards dummy text ever since the 1500s, when an unknown printer took a gallery of type and scrambled it to make a type specimen book. It has survived not only 5 centuries, but also the leap into electronics typesetting, remaining essentially unchanged. It was popularized in the 1960s with the release of letraset sheets containing lorem ipsum passages, and more recently with the desktop publishing software like Ida's PageMaker, including versions of lorem ipsum. I'm Eli. This is the other guy, Bret.
My name is actually Lorem Ipsum.
Lorem ipsum. Yeah.
Follow at your dreams.
Yeah. The stick ain't free.
Nice reference. Though.
Yeah.
The stick ain't free.
I can't. I don't know the words of that song. I have to make it a point before the summer's gone to memorize that song by heart.
That's a worthy goal.
Mm-hmm. You have to have goals in your life.
You know, just like like how I have worthy goals of like memorizing every lyric of "I wish."
What's "I wish"?
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
Oh, okay. All right.
There we go. See? The whitest person fucking doing that. I'm not even white, and I somehow turn white when I start singing that.
Why kids love hip-hop. Why?
I used to have... I forget what his name is, but I used to have one of his raps. His Star Wars rap.
MC Chris.
MC Chris. I used to have his Star Wars rap.
Well, that's the one with Boba Fett, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good guy. I loved his episodes on Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
His episodes on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So he played the spider that loved candy, MC Pee Pants.
Yeah, it's like, no one's gonna hire a giant spider. I eat people. How many pieces is it?
So what are we talking about tonight, Eli?
MC Pee Pants.
Okay.
For the whole hour.
Just an entire hour.
He doesn't want candy. He needs it.
All right, let's talk about video games.
Okay. Nobody likes video games.
No, the point of we're not just video games. People watching other people play the video games.
Yeah, that's a weird topic to talk about. Have we gone to the point where like the activity of watching games has become a topic? That's a weird thing.
I love streams. I absolutely love just watching streams. They can help you get better at a game. They can help you just like relax and just check out like some new strategies and maybe get to see like a new perspective on a game that you've liked before. Watching like speed runs is really cool. My personal favorite are League of Legends and Hearthstone streams.
I only watch up to like the Game Grumps and that's it. Occasionally like Let's Play when they're making fun of a game.
Yeah, I've never been able to get really into Let's Plays though. That's always been an issue I have. But yeah, so you wanted to talk today about a streamer you didn't know, but I've known who this streamer is pretty well. I've watched his stuff before. Trick2G.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw this. I saw this article where apparently Trick2G he faked this mock swatting in his own.
This trick ain't free.
This trick ain't free. Just roll my tongue. And so he's faking his own swatting and lad. And he got banned from the Twitch website, whatever it's called.
So yeah, Twitch is a because you wanted me to explain this to you, but I think we should do it here.
Yeah. What's Twitch?
What is Twitch?
What is Twitch?
Twitch is a video game streaming platform that makes beeps and bloops and turns them into videos.
What I'm doing right now is happening on the screen right now.
He's mainly a League of Legends streamer.
Mm-hmm.
He got really popular. I wouldn't say he got popular mainly off of this, but one of his big shows that people love is his Sub Wars, where people who are subscribed to him, the monthly payment service, they can play a game against other subs based on what rating they are in League of Legends, which is like gold tier, silver tier, and then Trick talks over what they're doing and like how well they perform, stuff like that.
Oh, so he's a game announcer.
Kind of, yeah. He does do... It's kind of like announcing. But the thing is, like, Twitch kind of has this persona that's kind of like... I'd say it's obnoxious.
You better be talking about Teddy.
Huh? Okay. I have no idea what the fuck you just meant.
Persona 4 reference. Jesus Christ.
Okay. He kind of has this persona. Oh, now I see what you did there. Now I see what you did there. I get it now. It's all coming to fucking together in my head now.
The number 23 relates to everything.
Fucking like sitting here with like a bulletin board, like a bunch of string connecting at different points. So Trick got popular for Sub Wars, but he also like kind of has this personality of like, I don't want to say a douchebag, but kind of like a douchey kind of personality where it's like a very in your face kind of guy.
Oh,
like,
a douchey personality. I've never seen that online.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not his biggest fan. I liked watching Sub Wars occasionally.
Yeah, just a disclaimer, I have never heard of this guy, so I'm just being a dick.
Yeah, no, I'm not, I don't want to describe it, because I have friends who like him. They've told me about, like, some of the stuff they like that he does. I get, like, one of the things people really like is he plays a character named Udyr in League a lot, and, like, he does this kind of, like, personality kind of play, like, when he's playing Udyr, like, breaking the gates and shit like that. He just, like, has these, like, catchphrases and, like, these, like, tips he does.
So he's like a 90s
and he's
cartoon?
also a really good League player. Like, I don't know if it's a joke or not, but a couple of pros have said, like, oh, he's really good, I really think he's a great jungler, blah, blah. No idea if they're serious or not. But yeah. He faked his own fucking swatting.
Yeah. Which is, funny thing to make fun of.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of what people were like was like, oh, this is fucked up for like, this is just, it's supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be funny, haha. Here's the thing. Mega 64 made a joke swatting, and their joke swatting was fucking hilarious. I was describing it to you, where it's just like, people swat this like guy, and they're just like,
it's all calculated. It's all planned out to be escalated to ridiculous proportions.
Yes, like first they find cocaine, but he tells them that it's like energy powder, and then they find a corpse, and he's like, "Oh, but this is Dead Corpse Gaming. That's Corpsey, or Corpse Mascot." And the cop's like, "Oh, okay." And then like the next scene is like the cops busting into a kid's house, and they're like, "He's playing a game about shooting. He might turn the guns on us." And they just start shooting the kid.
Oh shit!
Like, it's. And then, like, another joke is that, like, they're like, look at the ransom call. You can tell he's serious. And then the ransom call is, like, clearly, like, a young kid being like, hey, you poopy head cops, I have a gun and a bomb, and I'm gonna kill, like, all of you. And the cops are like, we have to take this extremely seriously. There's a joke behind that. There's an actual joke. Trick's thing is that, like, it looks real enough to the point where, like, until someone comes up and goes, that one was actually a joke. Yeah. And it's like, oh, okay.
It's like,
if
the joke itself is the joke itself is the swatting. It's like, swats are a thing that happens, haha.
Yeah, it's like, if that's a joke, then fuck, I don't even know what to fucking. It's just like, it's not a joke. It's just saying that swats exist. Like, someone kind of brought up, like, it's not cool when swatting's a real thing, and your commentary on it is just, hey, swats are a thing.
Yeah, it's like you're not bringing anything to the table. I think what he needed to do is, like, after he did the SWAT thing, him and the cops, the fake cops, maybe need to come into the screen and then take a bow, and then, like, have... Or
what if like let me reevaluate Trick's joke. Okay, so he sets up a stationary camera so he can move it.
All right.
So he grabs the camera and starts running, and then the cops like come down, and then like the cops like hit him with his car, and then the screen kind of goes gray, and then the busted sign comes up from GTA, and then we're like, oh, okay, this is a joke. Hey, we're doing something. We're doing a bit here.
Yeah.
Like,
or he just shits himself.
Yeah, or
just
like
shits himself so hard. He's
or
like,
just
ooh.
the cops are like, you must come with us, and then he's like, no, and then they start like reciting like old world chants, and black goo starts foaming at their mouths, and it's like, okay, we're doing a bit here. Either that or Cthulhu and the Ancient Ones are coming for our souls.
Or he's like in the middle of a game, and he's like, you're under arrest. It's like, what did I do? It's like, you're playing LOL. Dota is better.
Yeah. if there was an actual joke in this joke, like, because this is the thing with comedy that kind of pisses me off nowadays, is that stupid comedy is rewarded just for existing. Because, like, his manager Gambino, Cher Gambino, I think her name is. So let's get all the fucking Childish Gambino jokes out of the way so we can just talk about this. Okay, ready? Go.
Okay. She went to Brown, so she allowed to tell us what Twitch culture is all about.
You better shut your mouth before I fuck it.
Better shut your mouth before I stream it.
I can't even think of it anymore because I'm like, think of more things from Camper 3005. Think of more.
I am ready to get swatted.
But I think, like, we're actually coming up with jokes here. Like, all that Trick needed to do was have a joke. And I'd be like, yeah, you know what? It's fucked up that he got banned for this clear joke. But the thing is, he didn't make a joke. He just had some cops come in. The cops are like, you're under arrest. He's like, no! And he shoves the cop. And then the cop punches him and pushes him to the ground. That's not a joke. That's a real thing. Like, I mean, some people don't. I don't know, but let's go to the popularly misquoted reference of the George Carlin bit, where Carlin references rape and how rape can be made into a joke, and he says the thing about rape jokes is they can't just be a joke where rape is the punchline. They have to be exaggerated so the audience knows, hey, it's okay to laugh at this. We're not trying to be serious.
The whole point is, like, I believe you can make a joke about anything. It all depends on how you construct the joke, and people forget the second half.
Oh yeah, no. Everyone fucking forgets the second half, and they just quote George Carlin said it's okay to say rape jokes, and it's like, no. Carlin said you had to fucking make a joke, and rape can be in that joke if it's funny and it works. And this just I don't know what more to say to it other than Trick's thing wasn't a joke, it was just a thing. Like,
it was like, yeah, you're right. You know, swatting does happen. What is the point?
What's your commentary here? Are you trying to say swatting's bad? Are you just going to make a joke? Like, you know, the jokes we made, one of them was just a reference to GTA, another one was just like some weird Cthulhu joke. Then your joke was kind of like a joke about Broadway acting. Like, you know, if there was something in here, just, like, maybe make a commentary on it where
we're
like,
not asking you to be like Jonathan Swift or Oscar Wilde.
We're not. I'm not even. The fucking busted joke is so, like, he didn't even need to leave like, I joked he should go on the run and, like, have it be a big production. What if they just come in and they start arresting him and then the busted logo pops up? That'd be a little weirder because it might look like a manager or so, like a mod did that, or he did that in post production. But, like,
what if he just broke into a musical number?
Yeah. Oh my god. What if the cop just sat down and started playing for the rest of the stream?
That'd be awesome.
And
they should have like Officer Carvel Columbo come in.
That would kind of be funny if, like, he starts playing and then Trick is like giving him the tips while handcuffed to like a chair in the back.
That'd be awesome.
He's just like, hey, make sure you buy this item when you go back to the store next time. And, like, you know, like, something like that would be kind of funny. Trick's thing is just not a joke. It's just a thing.
It's a thing. And it's not even like, oh, we're so offended by this. It's just like, that's just weak.
Yeah.
It's weak comedy.
No, it's like, part of me is like, hey, that's kind of fucked up. This is a real issue
it's
that, like...
But then again, disclaimer, it's like, we're kind of pseudo-comedians, as if.
Pseudo is very fucking, like...
I've done stand-up before, but still, like...
I mean, we're not trying to... Oh, God, like, that's my thing. His manager keeps coming out, and... It's just, their manager never says anything other than... All she said was... This is funny and you're offended. Ooh, now I have to be nicer because you're offended. It's like, no, we're not saying you have to treat us nicely because you have to do a special type of joke because we demand it or anything. But you're a comedian. You should be telling jokes. Jokes.
And I guess he didn't do it well. And that kind of joke is sort of the reason why he got kicked out of Twitch. It was like, come on, dude.
Although I have heard a lot of people saying the reason they're pissed off about Twitch banning Trick As another streamer I follow listens, or I watch a lot, said she put down, I imagine a lot of people are just upset over this, not because of the offensive nature of it, but because Twitch is very inconsistent with bans. And I can get that, but at the same time, it's just like, well, he violated their terms of service, but a lot of people violate their terms of service. So I get that. It's kind of unfair. It feels unfair. I don't think I want to really talk about the ban as much because that's more on Twitch, and if they want to reinstate him or if that.
Maybe Twitch could come over and join our podcast to explain their.
Yeah. Maybe. What do you think about the ban? Do you think the ban was fair?
I don't really know. I feel that when you're like one of the most popular people on Twitch, I believe, right?
That's probably the thing, too.
Yeah, it's like when you're more popular people on Twitch, you're expected like a higher level.
Yeah,
of,
like
Twitch
admins are in his chat every night. Like, people are watching. Like, this is a thing, dude. Like, you're held to a higher standard. It sucks.
Yeah, some people like to go around saying...
It sucks, but like you get a lot of money out of this.
Some people like to go around saying that they're not a role model. But the funny thing about that is that it's not their decision whether they're a role model or not. Because role models are whoever kids look up to.
Now, I'm not going to say a fucking Twitch streamer
or kids model. Or like whatever.
But like he's one of the faces of Twitch. Whenever he is on, he is one of the top streamers in the League of Legends page. The League of Legends page is always, it hardly ever goes below the top 3 most viewed games on Twitch at any given time. So like he kind of has an obligation to be held to a higher standard. It's not fair. It's not fair, but at the same time, life isn't fair. You got fame, you got money, you got attention out of this.
You got the bitches.
Yeah, and you're gonna get a little bit of attention.
You got Childish Gambino on your rider.
Yeah, I mean, you got Childish Gambino as your fucking like manager, man.
Yeah. I don't know what references to make, Dick.
Yeah. So moving on,
she got ironic tattoos on her back.
They don't run, bitch. I love Rugrats. Tell me bang shit on my name.
The band.
Yeah, that's the part of the rap where I just lose it.
It's like, he's talking too black for me.
He's talking... Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking dick. So, moving on from a Twitch streamer that did something bad, let's talk about a YouTube reviewer that did something bad.
Well, I wouldn't say it was bad, more like just a business.
Oh, no, it's bad. Okay. I'll say it's bad. I'll say it's bad, and also say it's gross for what he's doing.
Yeah, it's, we're talking about Bob, right?
MovieBob, yeah.
Oh, MovieBob. Like, here's the thing. At the time of this recording, he uploaded his Fantastic Four. Fan 4 stick.
Fan 4 stick.
Yeah. And, it was...
You want to know something funny? Hold on, wait. YouTube has that whole watch it again thing. The Mega 64 swatted thing popped up on my watch it again videos.
They know. Back when he did his Pixel review, that anger, it seemed warranted because it came out of nowhere because Bob usually doesn't do that shit. But, as soon as that got popular, that was like his most popular video ever. He realized, hey, this sort of thing gets attention. And so... looking for him, Fan 4 stick was also bad, so, obviously, and so he decided, to turn that energy again to how much he didn't like this movie, and I just couldn't stand watching it because so many references to, fecal matter, or, just toilet humor, and, mutilation of genitals were being referenced, and it's gotten to the point where, come on, it's getting way too distracting from the whole review, and it was hard for me to sit down and understand the greater picture what he was talking about. Going back to his Escape to the Movies reviews, you get a better understanding because he kept all those any sorts of metaphors, even for movies he didn't like, to a minimum, and that's probably because he had an editorial staff there. They had people telling him, probably go easy on this part. But now he's on his own, and, the whole toilet humor and all that disgusting. Just like,
a lot of it feels forced.
Exactly.
I think that's what we're gonna say a lot. It feels forced.
I don't want to act like, oh, you shouldn't act toilet humor. Shakespeare had toilet humor, but like it all depends on like how you're doing it. If you're just going over and over and over and over again, you might as well like wear a button-up shirt and drink a bottle of Rolling Rock at that point.
Yeah, and it's just, and like I just said, it feels forced. It feels like he's not letting it come out naturally. He's just like, what a cowabunga dog turd shitmonger. And it's just like, I mean, I kind of liked, and I think that not a lot of people are going to talk about it, but I think that Red Letter Media's review of Pixels was better, because it just ends with them going like, so yeah, a lot of reviewers on the internet have been yelling and getting angry about this movie, kind of alluding to Bob's review. And they're like, but at the end of the day, I just don't care. This movie just sucked. I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything in my heart. This movie nothings me. And I'm like, that's the kind of attitude I enjoy. They put in jokes. They were funny. They were making references and humor, and they were saying where it should have changed, and they were like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. Oh, the woman's a trophy now? What? But, like...
It's disgusting.
At the end of the review, they're just like, I nothing this movie. And that's the thing with Bob's thing, is that his emotional reaction to movies are kind of... And here's my thing. I let the Pixels review go because I thought he handled that well enough, like...
Even as bad as we thought it was going to be, it was even worse. According to Bob, he was like, it didn't seem like he was expecting this to be a good movie. He was expecting to be somewhat just passable. But
I thought the Pixels review was good. It was a fine thing. It was a lot of just like anger and just like, oh fuck this. I had such low expectations and it found a way to be worse and blah blah. And then he kept doing it. Every movie is now the worst movie. And that's the thing I kind of always felt with the angry reviewing culture that we always joke about, which was just, if everything sucks, or if everything's the worst thing, then nothing is the worst thing. Like, that's what I always say.
It's only as far, your hyperbole only goes as far as you take it.
Well, it's like what I say with reviewers who go skew either too positive or too negative. It's why I like Polygon's reviews, because they understand that there are numbers above, or there's numbers between 3 and 8 that they can use sometimes. Whereas most places put 9 is where things are good, and you have to get above 9. And that's kind of why a lot of people resent the IGN kind of scales. But then they go onto YouTube and like everything's cowabunga bullshit and it's 0 out of 10 or it's 10 out of 10. And that's the issue I have with reviews, is that if everything is bad and everything is if everything is the best thing ever, then nothing is the best thing ever. Yes. And if everything is the worst thing ever, then nothing is the worst thing ever.
Mm-hmm. Like, I got mixed feelings during, like, the number scales or whatever, but I understand why they're being used. I feel that
they give a good baseline. They give a good baseline for people to understand where this game ranks.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hyperbole, again, it can only go as far as you take it. And so when it gets to the point where it gets distracting and you're starting to lose interest in what's actually going on in the review, even with the Angry Video Game Nerd, the cowabunga bullshit, that he managed to get all those curse words like away into its own separate thing and was able to
Here's
go
the
like,
thing.
Oh God, what about you say? Also, this is why I don't like this game.
Here's the thing about Angry Video Game Nerd that I think a lot of people in his wake never realized. Mm-hmm. He claimed what he did was review things, but let's be honest with ourselves. He wasn't reviewing shit. He was just like talking about games he didn't like from his childhood. Mm-hmm. He didn't go at the end like, he's like, this game's fucking bullshit, cowabunga dung. I give it an 8 out of 10. Like there was no numbers, there's no review. He just wanted to rant about a game he didn't like from his childhood. Mm-hmm. That's the issue I have with a lot of the people who came out of his wake, was that, oh, by the way, I fucking found a video of the Game Dude this weekend, because I remembered the Game Dude. And I was like,
who's the Game Dude? Who?
He was that guy who was like, really, oh my god, he was...
Hello, I am Game Dude. And did he sound weird? Was he always had a weird way of talking?
He didn't have an accent.
Not an accent. I mean, like, he just had a weird way of talking all the time. He had a striped shirt, and he would always talk about Super Smash Brothers.
Yes! There we go! Boom, dude, you did it.
I did
it!
And I did that in the depths of my mind. It's like...
One thing I wondered when I found this game, dude, was he has an intro video that has an actual he stole it from LimeWire song attached to it. Like, someone sang a song based on his video game show. And it's like, it was like, so many games to review. He's game, dude. And it's just like, okay, that's not really a great lyric, but whatever. Someone actually recorded this, so I guess you put some effort into it.
It was Mariah Carey.
I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, who the fuck recorded this? Like, who the fuck was like, yeah, I'll do the Game Dude's theme song? It's kind of like what happened.
It was Lenny Kravitz, Brett.
It's kind of like, I've been going through and watching some of Linkara's stuff, because I think he's kind of interesting. I don't like his whole, like, plot thing he does. But
welcome to Linkara's show. Like, oh no, there are ninjas taking away my fruitcakes.
Yeah, that's kind of... At least he keeps that to the end of the video, so I'm like, okay, thank you for the review of Spider-Man. Now to get out of here, bye.
It's like, and that's what I think of Batman. Oh no, dolphins!
But, like, Linkara had a theme song from the very beginning, and it's like, who the fuck was making these theme songs? Like...
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta make some theme songs right now.
But getting back to what I was originally trying to say,
we need a theme song from MovieBob right now. Hey Bob, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with that movie? Oh, hey Bob, what's it gonna do? You have a good goatee. Uh-oh, everybody wants to move, Bob, dance.
Good goatee. Let's be fair. He has a goatee. I'm not saying good before that word.
It's alright.
No, it's a goatee. There you go. That's the description of his goatee. It's a thing.
I can't even compliment him without you going, no, fuck you.
You fucking bitch.
This has been a weird podcast.
It has been, but it's great.
Yeah.
I'm so much more energized than I normally am when we do this recording, because I'm normally just like, yeah, I guess there's something that happened. With
it's because you had that energy powder from Monster, right?
Yeah, it's owned by Coke. You know, it's a Coke product.
Well, this MovieBob doesn't do Coke, and he doesn't want to smoke.
But like that's my thing that like came out of James Ralph's bit that like people didn't get was Ralph wasn't seriously reviewing things. Like when he talks about newer games, when he actually has an opinion on them, he talks about it. He doesn't go like, I'm the fucking video game nerd and here's my cowabunga bullshit review of Arkham Knight. No, he's like, hey guys, I just played Arkham Knight. It really helps you feel like you are the Batman, which is really great and blah, blah, blah. It's like, why can't like critics get that idea more often?
Because it's easier to be like, than just like, hey, let's think about this critically and let me have something interesting to say.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is Ralph didn't... That's kind of one of the reasons why I think Ralph worked. I don't know if... I haven't gone back
funny? My favorite episode of Game Grumps is the Mickey Mouse capade. Got the whole...
That's the Game Dude! How do you not realize that? That's the Game Dude joke episode.
That was Game Dude?
Yeah, Game Dude was the one that they were making fun of.
Oh, I thought it was just some guy. Other people.
No, it was Game Dude in particular, because he reviewed Mickey Mouse capades.
Bullshit. Covered in feces.
My dick is harder than this level. Like, yeah, like... and
I'm gonna vomit Skittles.
I think Aaron said it best in that episode, where it's like, everyone wanted to be James Ralph for a while, but they didn't realize what made Ralph, like, so popular.
I did not know. I forgot all about the Game Dude until you reminded me.
Yeah, I did too, until I remembered in that Game Grumps episode. Because I rewatched it recently, because people are like, oh, whenever I think of bad game reviewers, I think of this. And then I watched it, I'm like, oh yeah. And then I saw someone in the comments was like, wow, you guys are riffing so hard on the Game Dude. I'm like, Game Dude? And then like a fucking like PTSD memory flash came back. And I'm like, oh! I'm just screaming to the heavens. I find myself in a park 2 blocks away from my house covered in blood. I'm like, Game Dude.
It's just the plot for Memento 2. It's like, you have written on your arm, and don't forget about the Game Dude.
I have pictures of John Ralph, and just like, it just has like weird things scratched underneath them, like he did it.
It's like, all I can think about the Game Dude. Wait, I've already told you this.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, that's another.
Yeah, no.
I remember Derek Comedy did a parody of Memento. It had like Donald Glover. He was like, he got a special type of amnesia where you forget how dicks look like. He was sucking his dick. You also killed the girlfriend. That's not important now. What's important is that's his dick.
I don't remember that one. I remember... What is your favorite? Okay, so Derek Comedy, if you don't know, was a comedy troupe in New York that was kind of like the jumping off point for now, like a lot of famous to just working comedians. Like a lot of people who work on SNL right now, a lot of bit comedy actors, and their breakout star, fucking Donald Glover.
Bino.
Childish Gambino himself.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite Derek Comedy skit?
Jerry.
Which one was Jerry? The one with the kid in the high school?
He was the one who pooped his pants. I would never do anything to ruin our friendship, like poop my pants.
Oh, what was the one that I really liked? Well, have you ever watched
Brian. I like to skateboard.
I like to skateboard. Have you ever watched the feature length movie they made?
No, I have to one of these days.
Oh my god, it's so good. Here's my only thing. They went back to their old YouTube page and took out the thumbnails for all of their old videos and replaced them with images of their feature-length movie trailer.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
And it's like, that's just really annoying. It makes it hard to go back and watch your backlog because I can't tell which videos which. Blowjob Girl's kind of funny. I like Blowjob Girl.
I'm gonna make it real dry.
I'm going to make it real dry. That's what guys like, right? No, guys don't like dry mouths for blowjob. Okay, how about just some vaginal? Okay, I'm going to make it so dry down there. It's just such a... new bike is kind of funny. Like, I decided to buy you a new bike, son. Oh, thanks, Dad. I was going to kill you if you didn't. What? Oh, don't worry. I'll call the assassin right now.
Oh, KP, Kid Parkinson's.
And then there's The Foreigner, but I don't remember The Foreigner too much other than it was just a joke. Oh, Bro Rape. Bro Rape.
That's a classic one.
Bro Rape is the one that like went viral and made everyone on that fucking like video get famous.
What's in the bag? You have a GameCube controller. Yeah, everyone likes the GameCube. A Dan Cook DVD. Oh, you are not.
It's funny. He's funny.
It's funny. Oh no, a big black dildo.
Oh my god, But yeah, no,
this
Derek
whole bag is full of black dildos.
Derek Comedy's feature-length movie Mystery Team is actually like really good. I love it. It's so basically Mystery Team is supposed to be what if the Hardy Boys grew up but never emotionally grew up. And like, so the idea is these three boys who were the Mystery Team, and as kids the only change is that they never really solved like the big kid. It was just like they'd find dolls and they'd find things around the neighborhood, but like they never grew up and matured. So eventually they get tasked with finding out who murdered this little girl's mom and dad, and like it becomes just a standard crime drama that somehow the Hardy Boys have stumbled their way into. And it's a fucking delightful little movie to watch. Like, Donald Glover did some music for it, which is great. Like, that's where
I'm not dancing. I'm having a seizure.
I'm not dancing. I'm having a fucking seizure. Like, I love that.
That's all I know.
That's actually the first Gambino song I ever heard. I don't know if that was his first he ever put out. I think he might have put out his free albums.
The first I ever heard of was Heartbeat. I saw it on college at MTVU, and they were like a music video, and I'm like, is that Donald Glover?
I heard from a lot of people like, oh, you know, Donald Glover's going into rapping, and I'm like, oh, cool, another black actor. Why does every black actor gotta have a rap song?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not the best one.
Best one.
It's a bonfire. This is the Gambino episode.
But yeah, no, I just heard someone like, oh, he's going into rapping. It might have even been you. I think it was you. You're like, oh yeah, you know who's going. Everyone kept.
Why do I sound like that? Oh yes, you is going around.
Yes, I believe that's a Gambino.
That's Gambino.
And so everyone's
he's not
like,
Italian. He's black.
he's going by the name now, Childish Gambino. You should check him out. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then a few years later, I'm just searching Spotify for some rap to listen to, and one song pops up.
I love how your request. I request something you take years for you to actually live up to.
Yeah. Heartbeat came on, and Heartbeat's a good song. But why is Heartbeat his like most popular song? It's Heartbeat in 3005.
Heartbeat 3005. I don't know. I think it's because they're about their love songs, quote unquote.
I guess, yeah, love songs can kind of reach a mainstream appeal, but yeah. Mm-hmm. No, but yeah, Mystery Team, if you can, watch that movie. Yeah. Anyone out there, watch Mystery Team. It's a fun...
I think we're going to review the movie and call it Cowabunga Dog Shirt and drink
Cowabunga Dog Shit, and we're just going to talk about production issues. Oh, okay, so I talked to you about this earlier. One thing I had an issue with, Bob, is...
Besides everything?
So a scriptwriter that I really like and I follow, Max Landis, he said one thing that like everyone should try to follow for movie reviews, which is don't talk about the script. Stop saying the screenplay, the script sucks. You don't know the screenplay or the script. What you did is you watched the final movie, you don't know what the original script was, you don't know the climate, you don't know what happened, so you can't talk about the script. Talking about the script really just seems like a buzzword, a thing to say. Oh well, the script sucks. Blah blah blah. Like you don't know what happened.
Something like a skeleton, like the rest of it is just like how it's being portrayed. You can bring the script to different directors and different actors, and you can ends up with different results.
Yeah, and that's what Max Landis was saying, was like, just talk about the movie, talk about the product, talk about what the fucking audience is getting. Don't talk about shit you don't fucking know just to sound smart.
It's almost like saying, like, the food crew was really shitty at this because they gave them all food poisoning and they all acted badly.
Yeah, and I think that's actually, like, I mean, I think this is something people might argue against, but I think that's actually a really good comment, because I think a lot of the times we think it's okay to talk about shit we have no idea about just because we think we know what it is, like the script. We don't know that the script to that sucks. Maybe the script was good. We know that the director made a lot of changes because he didn't like how the script was going.
Oh, I know this part's about like love.
Or he didn't want as he put it, he didn't want it to be like the comics. He wanted it to be like a new thing. Thing. See, the Thing is also a character in
comic humor. Someone passed him a Human Torch.
I feel like I just want to be Invisible Woman right now.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Fantastic.
This is going to be the mark of our doom. MF
Spider-Man.
Doom. It's like, you like MF Doom?
Is that the rapper? No, I'm thinking Danger Mouse.
No, yeah. Danger Mouse is a producer, I believe, and MF Doom is a rapper.
Okay.
Danger Doom, they did that was their collaborative work.
Okay.
The Mouse and the Mask.
Yes, that's the album I know.
Yeah. Like Mad Villainy is like one of my favorite albums of all time, so if we could...
So Eli, if I was to tell you that right now the most let me get the statistics actually. So I have to open up a program. So Vamp Monkey. Fucking Vamp.
Dance Monkey, fucking dance. That's what
dance, you fucking plebe.
You plebe. That was from the first Zoolander, right? Patton Oswalt's part. Like, take a picture, monkey. Pose, monkey.
So Eli, god damn it. Like, I'm like, hey, Eli, it looks like the program's loading, so I can tell you what's going on
Brett,
right now.
Who's your favorite character from Free?
Is Free the one with mechs?
Yes.
Okay. My favorite one is... Okay, here we go. If I was to tell you the third highest selling game on Steam right now is a game that its developer was kicked off the project.
Uh-huh.
We have no idea how the PC port's going to do.
Uh-huh.
It costs $60.
Uh-huh.
And the company creating it has no reason to really want to give a positive experience, since they really don't have any plans on making any more games after this. Would you believe that a game like that could be the number 3 highest selling game on Steam right now.
Are we talking about Honey Pop?
We're talking about Metal Gear fucking Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Like, this fucking blows my mind. Every fucking time we're like, don't buy AAA games before they're released because it's gonna fuck you over, and we're all just like, okay, well, you know, we probably shouldn't do that. And then like,
but it's Metal Gear.
But it's Metal Gear. Bro. It's like no, just don't buy games made by companies that. I mean, Metal Gear Solid.
Don't you know how history works, Brett? If we keep repeating it, then everything will get better.
I have a copy of Ground Zeroes on PC, and the PC port of Ground Zeroes is actually really good. Ooh. I'm actually surprised by how good the port of Ground Zeroes is. But I just don't have any faith in this port. But it's like every time we're told, hey, don't fucking stick your dick in the blender, you might get your dick ripped off. And then somehow the doctor was able to... Somehow the doctor gives us back a new dick, and then we're like, well, we're never going to do that again. But that blender over there looks really good, so I'm just going to stick my dick in there for a second or two.
That's the most interesting metaphor I've ever heard.
Yeah, I like to think that I'm a wordsmith.
When I think wordsmith, I think of a blacksmith who's like ironing out words.
Oh, by the way, so did you see the Deadpool trailer?
I saw the Deadpool. Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
I don't know anything about the Deadpool comics. I just know is that like, isn't Deadpool supposed to? Does he break the fourth wall?
Okay, so can I say one thing before we go on to this?
Yeah.
I think that like one thing that kind of sucked was Deadpool's popularity recently has kind of been shitty. Like, I've hated how popular Deadpool gets because now he's like the worst character ever because like he went from I found out a name for this. Maddie Myers made an article today on Mary Sue that I don't completely agree with some of the things she says, but I think that her points stand very well where it's like Deadpool was a character who was supposed to joke about comic book tropes and some of the mentalities of comic book creators. And then he turned... And then she used a term I'd never heard before, but I love this term, called Flanderization.
Like Simpsons Flanders? Or?
Yes. Where a character starts out with mild traits. Ned Flanders started off as just a slight Christian, nice guy neighbor.
Highly doodly neighbor, you know.
And over time, he started turning his small characteristics that defined him started to have to become more and more pronounced to make him like he's a super Christian, he's a mega Christian, he's evolved into his final form Christian, and like
this ain't my final diddly form.
And the thing is, like as Maddie Myers puts it, it's like that's what happened to Deadpool. He went from being this like character that kind of pointed out some of the weird meta ideas in comics, and then he just started like becoming like, cowabunga poopsicle, ha ha ha, I made a gross joke, ha ha ha. And it's like that's the direction that Deadpool's been going for a little while. Not all the time. It depends on who the writer is. I even know like Mike Drucker wrote like Mike Drucker, Gail Simone, like really like funny and smart people have written Daredevil.
Really? Mike Drucker?
Mike Drucker, yeah.
Holy shit, I gotta read that.
I think he only did a short comic. Like I don't think he did like a major story or anything.
Yeah. Mike Drucker makes me cry.
Mike Drucker is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That guy is a fucking great comedian. But you know, like Daredevil. There should be a counter about how many times I fucking say Daredevil instead of Deadpool.
Yeah.
Because I was talking about this with Christina last night, and I said Daredevil 5 times.
Wouldn't it be cool if you took the Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck and replaced him with Deadpool?
Nice. Well, that's like one of my favorite Deadpool stories is basically it's the first issue of Spider-Man, but retold with Deadpool, okay. And everyone just thinks Deadpool is Spider-Man, and Deadpool's like, no, I'm not Spider-Man. I'm another guy called Deadpool. Like we're two different people. And then everyone's like, thanks for saving me, Spider-Man. He's like, no, Deadpool. Like I'm a different guy.
I think I saw something like that on Tumblr.
It's a really good. It's like Deadpool's funny when he's just like making fun of the fourth wall, and that's the thing is there's only one meta break in the trailer, so I'm kind of worried. But as Maddie Myers put it, there is a lot of really good. There is a lot. It seems like they're not just going to have the cowabunga throws his own human feces at people, Deadpool in this as much.
Did that ever happen before?
That's kind of like what fans have turned him into, the Flanderization of Deadpool. Like, if you ever go to a comic book convention, you'll always see people who are like, oh, Deadpool's my favorite character. Look, I'm dressed up as him. And then you're, like, taking a photo, and, like, a Deadpool cosplayer jumps in front of your photo, and it's like, haha, get it? Because Deadpool's a funny character? And it's like, okay. And as Maddie... an asshole. Yeah, as Maddie Myers put it, people took Deadpool, like, wanting to like Deadpool and thinking Deadpool's cool as, I should be an outright douchebag. And
is it the same way how people mistake V from V for Vendetta as, like, a hero?
Yeah, where V is just, like, a pissed-off dude who wants revenge.
He's a terrorist.
He's a terrorist, but he's a terrorist with, like, a humanizing plot, but he's a terrorist at the end of the day.
At the end of the day. And I've seen people who are like, one of my top 10 favorite heroes on Marvel, a V. And I'm like, no,
First off, that's so fucked up, because that's not a Marvel character.
Yeah, I know.
I
did that to fuck with you.
I have friends who could not understand. I don't know if they do this to fuck with me, but they're like, man, Superman's probably one of my favorite Marvel characters. I'm like, I don't know what you're fucking doing here, but I'm mad. But I'm mad about this.
The Green Lantern is my favorite Pokemon.
Okay, that was it. It wasn't Superman, because Superman's obvious. I think it was Green Lantern or something. Like, wow, Green Lantern's actually pretty cool. Is he Marvel or is he DC? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why you're doing this to me. I don't know what's up with you right now.
The Calendar Man is my favorite Spider-Man villain.
There's only one meta break in the trailer of There's only one meta break in the trailer of Deadpool. The don't let my super suit be green or animated. Like, and I thought that was kind of funny because it's kind of breaking the fourth wall because his suit is animated. And I love that they have that the eyes are moving with his eyes so that we get more emotion out of the face mask.
All right.
But I mean, I cringed so hard.
His suit is animated?
Yeah, the eyes. You didn't notice in the trailer?
Oh, okay.
The eyes, the white eye plates, they move with his eye.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, the joke he made about I wear a red suit so you can't see the blood.
Green, I get it, because he was a Green Lantern. Holy fuck!
I'm gonna fucking kill you. No, I cringed really hard when he was like, I wear a red suit so you can't see the blood. You're wearing brown pants. Good idea. And I'm just like, oh my god, everyone's done that joke.
I think I heard that joke like years ago in like Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Fucking, I don't even want to admit it, but fucking, I went to see, what's his name, live.
Was it who?
Carlos Mencia live.
Oh, okay.
I went to see Carlos Mencia live, and he told that joke.
Hey, man, red pants for blood, brown mouth for shit, man. You're not laughing because you're stupid. That's my Carlos Mencia impression. Find more racist impressions here at We Could Be Wrong.
Nice.
Yes.
And I think with that, we should start wrapping up.
It's not racist because I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, it's not racist if you're not white.
Yeah.
Remember, racism means that... Anti-racism just means that we hate white people.
Yeah, that's what it means.
God, down with whiteys.
Yeah. Going on like, oh, I want to go to a Hawaiian luau. Fuck you.
All right, and with that, I think we should say have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
At your dreams. Follow at your dreams. Follow Cacao. Follow Coco. Just follow Coco Arts.
Just go buy some Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you can support the artist who works with us.
Yeah, you go buy every time you buy a box of Cocoa Puffs, he gets $1 in the mail.
I wish.
Yeah,
I wish we'd be fucking rich.
So that's like what, 5 boxes of Cocoa Puffs because that's how many listeners we have.
Oh no, I meant like any time like someone. I thought you were saying like in your in your like Elseworlds of Cocoa Puff references that anytime anyone in the world bought a box of Cocoa Puffs, because I think then we would be raking in the dough.
No, I meant like every time you buy it.
Oh, okay. So in this Elseworld, only when someone buys it through our on-site ad.
And then, you have to go to a store and you go up to the cashier.
Yeah, no,
you have
but
to
I'm
scream
saying
on top of your lungs, "We could be wrong!" And then suddenly the spirits will come out from you and they will give $1 to the Cocoa Lady.
Cocoa Lady. Yeah. Okay.
Call her a Cocoa Lady next time you see her.
I will. I won't. Decide which one you want me to do.
You're gonna do it, and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm just being like, Eli told me to call you Coco, and she's gonna be like, "Okay."
Okay, you're not allowed to hang out with that guy anymore.
No, I swear to God, she's just gonna be like, "Oh, okay," and that's gonna be the end of that conversation.
Okay.
All right, and with that, follow out your dreams.
Follow me, follow you, follow everyone who's blue. This is the end of the MovieBob review song.
Cowabunga bullshit.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Is that with me? I feel that you have to understand.
Nice. Are you gonna go punch a walrus now?
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Okay, that was
came into my fucking head. Fuck you.
Okay.
You're not my dad.
All right.
You're my dad.
Okay.
This is the guy that fucks my mom.
I wish.